Weird.
Now it's back, I think. It exploded through the fourth wall and hit the stream.
There we are.
It was a very potent grogtail.
And last but certainly not least, as we are rounding out our player actions, the chicken. What would you like to do?
Can I use a relic?
I believe you can certainly try. Depends on which relic.
So, I have a relic that allows me to talk to animals.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So, from under my wing, which is apparently where I keep everything, and it's like a pocket dimension, I'm going to pull out another undead bird.
Uh-huh.
Just keep dead birds on my little chicken person. And this relic, undead bird, allows me to speak with animals. And I want to try and speak with this crab.
So for clarification on this undead bird, the undead bird has the capacity. It can speak with animals, dead or alive, for D6 plus spear rounds. Technically, you can speak to it. It will be translating. It'll be your translator. So.
Okay. I can deal with that.
You see, it just kind of like, as you pull it out from the pocket dimension that is under your wing, it kind of claws on top of your wing and then it kind of comes up to sit like as much of a shoulder as a chicken has. And it just kind of perches there.
It looks like it's just riding me as another bird.
Mm-hmm. Cool. It is a skeleton of what was probably a very small crow. And it just goes... Bah. Bah.
Point to wing. This is gonna be great.
After you hear, you feel more than hear because it's resting on your shoulder. A small like chittering of this kind of like unnatural, just sort of clicks and noises. The crab kind of looks at it and squints as much as a crab can squint with its eyes. Kind of lowers them in its kind of shell a little bit before the bird will kind of turn back to you and go, "What do you wish of it?"
My good sir, please stop attacking us. As you can see, we will demolish you. We will destroy your home and we will take all that you love if you continue to fight us. So, please stop henceforth and we will let you live.
The bird kind of looks back for a moment, more subdermal chittering, and then goes, "Do I get my food back?"
Oh, quite. Yes, you will. We have no need of it.
You see the crab kind of raise its claws a little bit. And then we'll just grab the captain, re-split it in two, and go,
"Yes.
Okay." And then just kind of
thank you very much. Have a nice day, my good dear. We will be away shortly after we've received the treasure from this ship.
It nods its eyes more than its shell. Then it will wave with one of its claws, which then waves both of the arms of the upper half of the body in the wacky flailable and the inflatable tube man
wacky
style.
Inflatable tube man.
Something like that, yeah.
All you guys hear and see is Sir Humphrey, like his wings being moved aggressively, and hearing
I see my food dance worked.
This chicken is extremely eloquent. I am very impressed with everything that it has to say.
I give you a little bow.
It's gotten better since they became a chicken. They're a bit haughty as a human.
I peck as tall as I can get. I will peck whatever your kneecaps are. It's
just a straight bow, just like.
Wait, they they were a person before they were a chicken? How does that work?
I tell you my life story.
Oh, experimenting. And it worked wonderfully. It did exactly what I hoped it would do.
The Duchess, by the way, has just been like dive bombing around the crab and then flies over and does one dive bomb at Francesca and then flies back up.
I didn't know it would bring me a curse of birds. Anyway, are we looking for treasure on the ship?
Yes. Yes, I think, as captain, I decree that this will be our next venture.
Don't we usually vote for a captain?
Yes, but in the interim, I don't mind taking on the burden for now.
Bird
Oh.
in. Mock, mock, mock. I start pointing at myself with my wings. Mock, 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 mock.
There will be no
So-
puns on my crew.
For the sake of ease of things, technically your undead bird can also speak for you in usual English or actual languages. Since you are a bird and it is one that can talk to animals, that technically means that it can talk for you. So you could have a full conversation with these people at any time you wish.
I do not tell them that.
Very well.
Yeah, I think I just look at the chicken.
Nikki, you're fucking killing me.
I just stuff the undead bird back under my wing into my void armpit.
I look at the chicken clearly making some sort of like plea for them to become captain. I'm like, I vote Bill.
I attempt to eat your face.
I think he agrees.
I think he was excited.
Did you just yeet the chicken? Is that what I just saw
Yeah.
you do?
Like Zelda.
Yes.
And then
You
when
hit-
you eat the chicken, all of the chickens on the
All of
island come
chickens
through.
come.
That's why I like being on a ship. There's usually not many backup chickens. When we hit a town,
They will find you.
so many nightmares.
Listen, the chances of being pecked to death by a chicken are very low, but it's never zero.
Good to know.
Sir Humphrey gives you the side eye.
I just gotta
chicken
kick the
gives
chicken a little and start walking towards the shipwreck.
Like how over under on how hard you kick this
I have a
chicken.
-4 strength. It is a slight tap.
You break your foot.
Oh, I almost hoped you were strong enough to do it because how great would that be? I'm going to do everything in my might to make you kill this chicken.
If I roll high enough, it could work, right?
Yeah, if you want to roll for kicking this chicken,
Let's see
You
how
can
I will
certainly
continuously bite your ankles as we're walking.
I'm not even kidding. That's a 17 on the die, but it's a 13 because I'm -4.
that, I believe technically will still hit as most things are DR12. So you have successfully kicked this chicken. Roll a. I guess roll
Like
a
a
D4.
It's I think D2 is unarmed.
Oh yeah, D2. Unless you have
Okay.
some fanciness. Excuse me.
2. Did I kill a chicken? Did I kill a chicken?
I had 2 hit points. So you kill me, and when you kill me, 100 ghost chickens swarm my attacker, ripping their soul from their flesh.
What the fuck?
As a reminder, when you hit 0 HP, you are technically broken, not dead.
Oh
Roll
no!
me a D6.
Or
Roll me another D6.
3.
You have a broken or severed limb.
Oh my god.
Not today, chicken. Not today.
Now hopping around on one leg.
You
And-
kicked off one of its legs.
And
I
am
look
now
so surprised. Her eyes that are already always like buggy and big get bigger. They're like,
Oh, I immediately
I'm so
start trying
strong.
to. I am eating your feet. Your ankles are going to be bloody.
Yeah.
My little beak is going to do
just-
so much damage to you.
I
All
continue to just keep walking towards the
What do
boat.
I do? I just put 0 in
Whatever.
hit points. Like, what do I do?
Roll me a d4. You will get that many hit points back in.
1.
Okay, then you have 1 hit point now. You recover with up to 1 hit point.
Wow.
What an
All right.
exchange.
This is going great.
All right. So okay, so we have elected new captain. Yes, that is what we have done.
Yes.
Yes.
Chicken has died, come back to life. Yes.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Yes.
What's on the pirate docket for now?
Shipwreck.
Now we search the shipwreck for some kind of map.
Can I say
yes.
that the Duchess has flown down and is now awkwardly walking with a wing around me, helping me walk?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Taylor feels so bad for this chicken. Francisca's so
Holding this
pissed it's not
chicken
dead.
who's holding a
My
crow.
undead bird comes out from my armpit and is on the other side, so it's 3 birds.
Just these 3 birds.
Only one of them is really alive.
a bird in hand is worth 3 on the beach.
It's like a fucked up version of like the 3 caballeros that Disney. Good.
You all make your way over to this half of a ship that is wrecked upon this small atoll. As you look inside, you will see that it is half of what was once a large single-sailed large with 4 sails, single-masted vessel, excuse me. Once and most eloquently called a sloop, with the letters I and D on what it remains of the ship. In theory, this is the shipwreck Indigo, the ship that the first mate told the now dead captain that is being munched on by a crab on the other side of the atoll about. Theoretically.
Oh, that's a good point. There is a first mate. They'll probably want to be captain.
We can sort out the logistics later.
No, I do believe that we have elected Bill through means of democracy. That is something that I can remember very clearly.
Thank you for your endorsement, Sir Humphrey. Means a lot.
What is piracy if not a fully democratic system?
Yes. I like
Did we
it
think
so.
that the treasure was on this ship, or this gave us a clue to where it is?
It's a mix of column A and a mix of column B. The big treasure you're looking for is a treasure map that leads to a place where you can mine as much salt as you would ever need. And additionally, there was, I believe, there were reports of gold and a few other treasures on this island. So it's
Did lose the name.
and it's yeah. Oh no.
Oh,
While we're doing this, can I have somebody roll me 2d8 and somebody else roll me a d12 or 2d12?
I have a D12 in front of me. Easily visible.
I can roll the D8.
I'm so sorry. My Google Chrome just crashed.
Oh no.
You're good.
You're good.
Yeah.
I got an 8 and a 5 on the D12s.
And on the 8s, double 4s.
Double 4s. As you kind of look in this remains of a ship, you will see that it is ornately decorated in gold leaf and velvet. Some of it now waterlogged, but there is many ornate decorations amongst this vessel. There are also books just spilling out of most of these rooms. Also in various states of moisture, some sopping wet, some bone dry, depending on how high they are up on the ship. And a litany of letters also kind of strewn around the place on the outside as you work your way in. What was the second of your 2 rolls, Taylor?
5.
5. Can I have you all make me presence rolls?
Yeah.
I love my ocean dice. They've been doing to be good.
5.
5.
Okay.
15.
15, marvelous.
10 for me.
So only one of the 3 of you already managed to see the kind of set of bony hands and a skull peer up from the top deck, look down on you all before dipping back down and away. You also hear kind of some skittering around of what is very clearly bone on wood scraping off in the distance.
Skittering is a word that gives me so much terror.
Yeah.
I don't know why skittering so
don't like that word.
But it's only Francisca who...
Yes, only Francisca heard it. The rest of you are blissfully unaware. It seems like the crab was the only thing to deal with, and now you guys are free to wander about the place, see how much gold leaf.
I think you'll hear Francisca just say, "Did you hear that?" But she's looking to her side like she's talking to someone who's not there, because canonically I have a ghost that only I can see that follows me around. Just look over at the ghost.
Yeah, the ghost goes, "Yeah, certainly. I heard that."
What does your ghost look like?
I think that I haven't thought about this. I think it's like a very like stocky.
It's like a chicken.
No, never a chicken.
The chicken is your ghost this whole time.
It might be. He's like a very like stocky, like masculine guy. Like a really perfect, good head of hair. That is now in his ghostly form. In the other form, it had already kind of lost it a bit. As also canonically. He is my admirer and also has already died of the syphilis I already have. So he wasn't looking great there at the end, but his ghost is in his prime.
A rich backstory.
I love this.
That's my background, all right? She was a harlot before she became a sorcerer, or both at the same time. Probably the same time.
Don't say less.
So yeah, now great head of hair, looks great, very stocky. Like I'm picturing like very Greek, got those like really good thick arms, like super hairy, just like. I'm just like. And then I look to all of you completely unaware of anything. I'm like, there's dead here.
Yes. Didn't you just reanimate the corpse of the ex-captain?
Yeah, we saw the dead. We gave it back to the crab. Oh, it popped up a little.
She just
Not trying to do that.
stands on her tippy toes, like she can get a better like vantage point, and she's like, "Hello, I saw you."
Mark!
tempted to keep the chicken again, but doesn't because she does feel a little bad.
Sir Humphrey's currently
Velvet's
wrapped
other
himself
leg.
in some of this velvet and is trying to throw off airs, even though he's being held up by 2 other birds and looking awkward. They've like put him up on a cushion so it looks like he's a king.
I hate this bird.
Maybe we should have elected Bird to be our captain.
No.
No. There's a process to these things.
You guys will hear off in the distance. Did someone say something about a bird? Is that a bird? What's that? You see,
You want a
and now all
bird?
of you will see the bones once again on the top deck, kind of where pieces are railing, and then a face looks out and goes, "Yeah, there's a bird over there."
Do you like birds?
Oh, we love birds. And then you'll see this full skeleton and conquistador plate kind of fully stand up from where it's been like half nestled in like the recesses of the top deck, and then he kind of stands full up and goes, "Oh, we love birds. We also like people too."
Bet you like birds more, don't you?
I would do a bird.
Yeah.
Sir Humphrey looks
Down to the
unsure
3
about
birds.
this situation.
How do you feel about boarding axes?
They're fun to use. I do not like them in my rib cage. It's always, this one still hasn't healed. Points to a rib underneath the conquistador plate where you see there's like a small remnants of where a dent once was that has now been obviously pushed back out. But they're nice. They work well.
Right. We also like maps. I don't suppose you have happened to see one here on this ship somewhere that we could...
Why did we see a map? We saw a map fall down in the hole. Yeah, it's a hole. There's a hole down on the bottom deck. And in the hole is where the very nice big in the gold glass jar for safekeeping, or is it the glass... something protective, and it just fell into the hole. We haven't gotten it back yet. We don't have a need for a map. We can't really leave here.
Oh,
Do I believe that this beautiful gold glass thing is just chilling in a hole and it's not like, go jump in the hole, it'll be fine, and then they eat us?
Immediately dive
Inside
in.
check.
The closest thing I have to that in this game feels like probably either a spirit or a presence.
Oh,
Yeah,
give me
probably
that
presence. It's smart. It's smart.
I want to use my spirit. It's the only thing I'm good at.
Fine, I will allow spirit. This feels fitting.
I was going to laugh so
communing
hard
with
if I
the
rolled like a
dead.
1 and it didn't matter. But I did roll really well. And Matt, I know you're not watching right now, but these dice are no longer cursed. She cleansed them. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Ooh. As far as they can tell, they're telling you the truth. They may just not have a very good idea of what's down there either. They aren't trying to use it as a ploy to get you into like a kill box situation.
I mean, they said they liked humans, so I'm on edge.
Yeah.
To eat.
Yeah.
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 When you say you like humans, do you mean like, oh, yes, human is my favorite dinner? Or do you mean like, oh, yes, I love
like
to play cards with
food?
human?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We don't really eat a whole lot. So like
Oh.
we like humans and we like birds to like spend time with, I guess. And you can
Oh,
see
you
like there's a
would
couple
love
more
it.
that kind of stand up. There's like these 3 skeletons. One has conquistador plate. The other 2 look like they were former conquistadors, but had obviously are in much worse condition than the one in the center. And he goes, "Yeah, we just like anybody who comes by, really."
Sir Humphreys, you could be, I say it a little quieter because I don't want to like offend them, King of the Skeleton Conquistadors. You should definitely hang out with him forever.
Sir Humphrey glares at you, but also is like preening a little on the little like purple velvet pillow he's been placed on by his fellow birds. And then
Bird
kind of
King.
gives a stately nod over to the skeletons and
They all look between each other for a brief moment and look at the 3 of you and go, "Do any of you speak bird?"
The bird was supposed to speak human, but I think I messed up.
No,
Oh,
we
it was
have
one
a
of those
bird who speaks
situations.
bird.
We do have another bird
It's the
that
dead
speaks
bird.
bird. The dead bird speaks
Is
bird.
it, oh, is it one of the
This-
undead translator birds?
Yeah, it also speaks crab.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
that is a type of bird, undead translator?
Yeah, the undead
Oh.
birds. Yeah, all the
Huh.
undead birds know like every language there is to know.
Every
Oh.
language.
See,
This is
my
common
memory
knowledge.
only lasts
Every-
30 seconds, so I can't tell if you're like legit or not.
Oh no, I'm 100% serious.
But I
And
believe
then
you.
The undead bird from where it's holding part of the Velvet goes, yeah, I know everything, like everything.
He does know everything. I don't need him for translating. I just don't want to talk to you guys.
I do.
Walk.
We want a chicken.
Do we want chicken?
Yes,
One
it
of
has to be when
the
you're-
left, one of them has like a very nice musket and just kind of goes, "Do we want a chicken?"
Yeah.
Kind of looks to the other two. Kind of go, do we need a chicken? Do we
He
want a
can
chicken?
fly very
Has anyone here
short
ever even seen a
distances. He can
I
read
do
many
believe-
things.
The chicken can decide for the chicken's self. Excuse me.
I didn't know the chicken spoke.
New
Oh, it's a
pronouns
better one
unlocked.
than
Chicken,
X.
chicken self.
The chicken can speak. The chicken chooses not to speak when he doesn't want to, and only to people who deserve it. And I bow once again to the conquistador.
Quick question: the other one, the other one who has a cutlass in one hand and a conquistador hat, but no armor, will I forget the actual name of the term, but the metal hats that conquistadors wear. Will raise his free hand. Goes, what is who's deserving then? Just out of curiosity, and why
You
is
are.
it? Why us? We don't know you.
Because you say you like chickens, and you have given me respect because you like me. These fools.
All
These
three of
fools
them
have-
do various forms of face palming and go, the other ones, hello humans down there.
Yeah.
Did we give the chicken respect? Is that how
More
that
than
transaction
I
has
do.
worked? Oh. Okay.
You said you like chickens. Nobody else here likes chickens. I am Sir Humphrey Derrick Worthington IV. This is not my usual form.
It is now.
But-
So you're not normally a chicken?
Oh, that one, and I point with my wing, turned me into a chicken. So I
thought
do
it'd
not
be a
speak to
fate
him
worse
her
than death.
anymore. You see those bruises on her ankles? I did that.
Very, very valiant thing to do is to bruise the ankles of your fellow pirates.
They are beneath me.
I
I was the
Wow.
most famous pirate in all of the seas. The biggest bounty you've ever seen was on my head. But nobody wants me as a chicken now.
Yeah.
I once again side-eye Francesca.
I saved you. There aren't bounty
arguably a
hunters
good
after
thing.
you all the time anymore. You're welcome. I could have just killed you myself and made so much money. But instead, you get to live a long, feathered life. Anyway, were you the crew on this ship?
Oh no, we crashed on. Oh shit, it's gone. Damn it. You see all of them look over off to the other side of the toll where there is a single plank just kind of chilling. The rest of the boat's gone, wherever it was. And goes, well, we were on the Indigo, but now we're here, I guess.
Is this not the Indigo?
Uh-oh.
I think this one is. One of them pulls out like a map, not a treasure map, but just like a map of the local Caribbean. And goes, property of the Indignity, I think.
Ugh.
Damn. Wait, isn't that the same word? Indigo and dignity. Yeah, those are the same word.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the indigo.
Yeah. Then I guess we're on the
So-
same ship.
Your previous ship is now disintegrated with time, or sunk, or
It kind of was just there, and now it's not. In fact, somebody could have just ran off with it. Either way,
it's so
I
easy
think.
to do.
Yeah. I know. Just every once in a while, people just go off and steal ships.
Do they?
From what I've heard, it happens. Mutinies happen all the time. That's kind of stealing ships.
Do you mind if I go into the hole to get the map?
Hey, sometimes you got a mutiny.
Sometimes you got immunity. It's a good thing to learn. If the captain's not doing what the captain's supposed to be doing, you can always mutiny.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. That, the piracy is a democratic process. You understand. You get it. Yes. What better way to democratize?
There are like 20 other people in the ship when we get back who are going to want to vote. Is just what I'm concerned about. But I will campaign for Bill.
Oh, you guys have like a recently deceased captain? Is that who the crab
Points
is?
to the red. Yes.
Oh, yeah. He's over there.
Yes. Well, technically, we have
He's
two
over there
recently
and
deceased
over there.
captains.
A little bit's left over there. And I still have a finger.
Ooh, are you gonna eat that?
No, would you like to?
Certainly.
Okay.
The one with the musket will catch it, and then the one with the conquistador plate tries to grab it from the person with the musket's hands. Eventually grabs it from his fingers. You'll get half. Chill. And the two of them split it, and they're just like eating like chicken wings.
Falls through the ribs.
The meat disappears, and then the bone just falls through the ribs and then lands on the deck and rolls. You hear it kind of just clatter away.
I should have offered them the chicken sooner before I knew I could talk. Well,
I attack your feet.
okay, this is not our ship then. Well, the ship we need, but we might as well see the map hole.
Yeah. Do you want us to show you? We could show you the map hole. It's a little ways down. This thing got pretty wedged in here.
Oh, yeah.
Point of order, just for Amber.
Great.
Are you
Yes.
saying hull, Hull, or hole, Hole?
Hole. Hole,
Okay.
as in a circular opening in the ground, or
Okay.
thing.
Just
Yeah.
so I understand, it's a map hole. Okay, great.
yes,
Wonderful.
there's
Love
a
that.
hole
Yeah.
that a map has fallen into.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm very curious how there's a hole below the ship, so I'm excited for this.
I don't know ship anatomy.
Let's go.
Okay. The three of them will jump down from the top deck using remnants of rope. One of them halfway through, he's gonna try to grab to slow the descent, and the whole rope just snaps, and he falls to the deck as a pile of bones. But then kind of do the dry bones thing of just reattaching themselves, and he stands up like nothing's happened and keeps walking down.
Cool.
I'm like taking notes. Oh, that's
Impressive.
Yeah. Classic skeleton move.
My birds carry me on my velvet pillow.
Yeah, I ka-thunk with every step of my axe leg. Just through. Trying to avoid any holes that will be any map holes in the floor.
They take you down to the bottom deck on what would be the prow of the ship, and where normally there's just the curve of where the ship's kind of the bottom of the ship will curve back up to be a buoyant vessel. There is a small, actually I say small, it's about a good 3 or 4 feet in diameter hole that seems to just kind of go down a little bit, like something that was protruding out from the front of the ship. And as you look down there seems to be almost like unnatural darkness kind of encompassing it.
It looks like there's an unnatural darkness encompassing this hole.
That is very astute.
Um,
And you've not been down into this map hole.
No, once the map went through, we kind of lost interest. We were busy doing other things.
Oh,
Messing with the crab,
yes.
I love how lackadaisical this conquistador is.
Yeah.
They're free of like having to do stuff. They're gonna chill. They have eternity to do whatever they want. And
I feel like they've gotten so many hobbies. Like while we're walking through the ship, there's all these like carvings as they've like practiced different like drawing techniques. There's sand castles on the other side.
Oh yeah, yeah, full of hobbies. As many hobbies as they get their hands on.
Yeah.
I don't suppose anyone has light or a torch or something like that.
I can light another cocktail.
That'll help for a while. For a very short while.
I'm gonna say this. Nikki, feel free to say no. Can I just push the chicken down the hole?
Absolutely.
right before that, I'm like, maybe someone should scout ahead.
Drop the chicken.
I'm okay with this.
So you
Just right off of the pillow.
as you're pushed off the pillow, you fall into the hole. You seem to fall what feels like a very long time, but also at the same time, you feel like you also land as those you've just kind of fallen down like a flight of stairs. It's a weird time dilation that happens in the middle of this, and you end up in what feels like a cellar.
We know you can speak English now.
It might be helpful for those who are not on the other side of this encompassing unnatural darkness.
It's very dark down here.
Still
Do
alive.
I smell anything? Do I notice, like, is there...
Smells like there is ale, and like it's like a wine cellar almost.
Like, is it wood down here, or it's actual stone?
There's stone. There's a bit of sand kind of seems to be seeping in a little bit from the wood planks above it.
Okay.
Come down? There's nothing bad down here? I don't know, but bring my pillow.
Just chunk the pillow down.
I like awkwardly flap myself onto my pillow.
I like gingerly give the dead bird to the falcon, though. I really don't hate them, so that he can fly down.
Yeah, the dead bird, and the dead bird, while having no things that should articulate flight, can flap a little, and both will make their way down to then pick up the pillow.
The
Listen,
Duchess
dead
is a
birds are
very
nothing on.
yeah, and the Duchess is a very distinguished red-tailed hawk. Like, she's beautiful, and she is very distinguished.
I'm sorry. We've been just like walking around here. I don't want to just refer to you as Mr. Skeletons. Do you have names?
I used to be Francois, I think.
Francois.
The one in the full play mail will go, Francois. He was Bill. No,
no.
He was William. He didn't. Nobody liked calling him Bill, so we call him William now. Everybody called him Bill on the ship now, but he's dead. He gets what he wants. That's all right. As am I. And then that's. Shoot, did we ever learn your name? The person tells me the message just kind of shrugs and goes, I don't really remember it, so it must not have been that important. I don't think I could read my name to let alone write it. So whatever.
Right.
Musket. We'll just kind of raise the musket.
Yeah.
Musket. Okay.
Good name.
Yeah.
William Francois Musket. Are there possibly any ropes around here that aren't disintegrated?
I don't have any that are not going to be falling apart, unfortunately. Francois will say. I do have
Anchor
ones
chain?
that just kind of looks around for a moment and goes, unfortunately also rusty, maybe more. It kind of pulls on where the anchor should fall out through the front of the ship, and there's a long piece of very heavy rusty chain Goes, probably the best I got, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, maybe we can at least put it down the hole, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's-
Is anyone coming down here? It's very dark.
I was hoping we stayed.
I have a band, so like as a container, I have a bandolier for 6 small-sized items.
Mm-hmm.
Can I like take my bandolier off and like drop it as like a thing to hold on to, and then like pick it up
Yeah.
or pull it
totally.
up?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, chicken. I'd please to grab on to a bullet containment device, and then I will pull you up.
Are none of you coming down here?
Yeah.
We
There
don't
might
really
be.
We're
want
all
to.
going.
We can go down the hole.
I can't see
Yeah.
anything, but I do believe it smells like ale.
Oh,
Can I like find something to make a torch with, or ask if they have torches?
William will kind of reach up and in the rafters above on the top bottom deck, we'll just kind of pull out a piece of very old wood that has, cloth wrapped around it and goes, closest I got. You now have a torch.
Well, thank you. I will light this torch, and then I will jump down the hole.
Well, try to like climb down the
Oh.
chain, but it probably doesn't
What
work
about the
very
chain?
well. And I just
You both will feel that same kind of time dilation where it feels like you fall a very long time, but realistically, it's only like a few feet down, maybe 5 or enough to where you're not going to hurt yourself. So,
3 birds are all sitting on the one pillow, just waiting.
oh. It's actually not bad down here.
Did you know that there's a wine cellar down here?
there's wine?
Smells like it.
Francois. We'll go, okay, yeah, well, we're having so much fun up here. That sounds like work.
Oh, come on,
Give me
join
some
us, my
bar.
friends.
We'll join.
Do we have to join you?
No,
I would
the-
appreciate
You
it.
don't have
leave me
to.
with them.
you can
By the
stay
way,
with
the-
them, Mr. Humphreys. Yes, that's it.
Sir Humphrey Derrick Worthington the Fourth. You may call me Sir Worthington.
I'll try to remember that. You could go with them if you like them so much more than us.
You pushed me down the hole.
I can throw you back up.
Do not touch me.
Fine. We'll bring you back wine if we find it, Francois.
Yes, please do. Have fun. You will hear them kind of the bones clatter off. And as you all find yourselves in the cellar, conveniently, sadly, no map down the hole, at least immediately, you'll hear down to where all of you have kind of made it probably like a semicircle of sorts, off to your collective left, as we're looking at it from the third person perspective, the sound of whales just kind of crooning off in the distance. And I feel like that's
I try to sing along.
I feel like that is a good spot to take a break.
Yes.
So,
Love it. All right, everyone. We'll be back in about 10 or so. Have a stretch, have a drink. We'll be back.
Bye.
We're back, everybody. I'm sorry you got to miss our songs, but you can see what was happening in the captions. But yeah, go for it.
All right. So before we left, took a little break. We were investigating a hole in a ship that had a mad fall down it. That 3 conquistadors skeletons elected to share with you all. You now find yourselves in a cellar that smells very much like ale. And for our one individual that is a barmaid, this might be the thing you've been looking for, I think, all morning. There are absolutely just bottles and bottles of various liquors and wines, whatever you feel like partaking of, as your eyes adjust in the torchlight.
Oh, wait a second. This is everything that I've been looking for all morning. Okay, hold
You
on.
knew this was here?
No, I did not.
What a happy coincidence.
I did not. Sorry. Tell me what.
I did not.
So, okay. Well, now that we have an entire stockpile of liquor and alcohol, do we want to, I don't know, trade stories of pirates long past and get completely fucked up? Or I think that is the right thing to do.
Well, we do still have a map to find, but I suppose we could see what's in one of these bottles.
Maybe there's
Yeah.
a
Okay.
map in the bottle. That's a thing, right? You know, sometimes you put the maps in the bottle, throw them out to sea. What
That's
if it's
right.
already in the sea?
We should check a few of them at least.
Please.
Yes.
I'll check this one.
We have
She
to be
pours
very
it out.
thorough.
She's not following fully at all. She just pours it on the ground.
Chicken is underneath going,
Make me an agility roll to see if you can keep up with how it's being poured.
Me?
No, the chicken that is trying
Okay.
to drink out of the bottle is being poured onto the
that would
ground.
be a 2.
You
chicken
missed
Drown the
drowned.
chicken. Drown the chicken.
No, I feel like you just miss a lot of it in the effort. You're just not quick enough to keep
My
up.
beak is really
I'm
tiny.
going around them like they're having to follow it. And I'm like, no.
On my
You
one
want
leg.
this.
One leg.
But yeah, if you guys want to partake of all these liquors, you certainly may.
One very drunk chicken on your hands.
I mean, I'm gonna take one and take a swig.
Okay. Make me a quick toughness.
Oh,
Your
okay.
TR is going to be 8, as you are. I would say pretty sober this morning.
All right. Okay. I got an 11.
All right. It just seems like liquor. What kind of liquor? That's my next question.
Do I choose what it is?
Yes,
or
this is. I'm giving you narrative decision on what kind of liquor you're drinking at this point.
Oh, I think it's fitting that it's a rum.
The classic.
Like a strong, like dark rum, I would say.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'll grab one of the bottles and kind of go back to where the like hole is, and I'll just yell up, "There's no wine, but there's rum. Will that
Oh,
work?"
That is perfectly fine. Whatever gets us fucked up extremely fast. That is all that matters.
What do you think drunk skeletons do?
I don't know. Let's get the conquistadors down here and we'll see what they're.
The conquistadors will go, rum. Oh, sign us up. And then you hear all of them. You hear the soft footsteps of them jumping down, and then landing, and in various states of arms, limbs falling off, and then reattaching, dry bone style. As they land, they go, rum. Wow,
Yes.
Yeah.
They will take the rum and they will drink it, and it'll just spill right through them for a moment.
Again,
a
the
map
chicken
fall
is.
Roll me a D100.
All right.
Again, the chicken is underneath the legs of the skeleton with his beak wide open.
Roll me another agility roll.
61.
61.
That would be a natural 20 on that dice, so that is a 20.
You are extremely successful. Make me a toughness roll to see whether or
Oh,
not.
great. That's cool.
That's going to be a DR, I think, 14 for you, as you are, in fact, a chicken drinking
Yeah.
the better part of a bottle of human-sized rum.
I rolled an 8, so that's a 6.
Okay. You're feeling it.
Oh, yeah.
How many bottles of rum do I have to convince this chicken to drink
Uh-huh.
before they're dead? Because then I'm technically not killing the chicken. The chicken's drinking their booze.
That's a conversation to have with the chicken, I think, at that point.
I'll just keep
Physically.
scooting one over. I'll be like, this one looks very nice and vintage. Just scoot off.
The chicken's just like, Mark, and I told her that we were not going to have this conversation now, but we would have it later. Where's my pillow? Walk, 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 walk.
Throw the pillow again.
The pillow is right where it got left until Francesca moves it. With the 61, a map does not fall out, but a weirdly specifically bound set of blueprints falls out of one of these bottles for a new type of ship.
I do not know what these say. I do not read whatever language this is in.
It's in English.
I do not
Can
read.
we-
I cannot read.
This looks
open
like chicken scratch.
I said no puns on my crew. Oh, help me, God.
Who's gonna kill the chicken first?
Three,
we'll stop them.
three pistol shots.
Just like
No, but can we take a look at this and see if we can like make sense of like what kind of ship?
You certainly can. I will say it's one that, for the sake of things, is ship of the line, biggest, baddest ship that there is out there. Definitely one that has many room for a large crew, bunch of guns. This one has another set of broadside cannons managed to be packed into this very busy deck full of weaponry and artillery just on both sides is like the blueprint's big difference, and why it's theoretically like cool and new and fancy. So
Interesting.
What does it mean?
Well, someone wants to build some sort of big fancy boat, and then they hid it in a bottle of rum. So we don't know.
Magical room
Oh, ho,
under an
ho.
island.
Is there any exit? Like, is there like does this room like go anywhere else? Is there any doors?
it seems to be like there's a hallway off to your left, and off to the right there seems to be a set of stairs going down.
Further down, you say?
Is there like any sign anyone's been here in a while, or is it like dusty as all get out?
It's pretty dusty. There may be a presence, some perception, and the other.
Good to God, this die. When I need it to roll, it's gonna fucking fail. That's a 19.
19. You see the small traces of specifically handprints walking down the flight of stairs in the dust. It's otherwise pretty not recently been messed with, or nobody's cleaned off any of the dust, but there are handprints, specifically handprints, leading down the set of stairs to the right.
Like
Oh,
on
Like on
the
the
ground?
Yeah, like on the ground.
An acrobat has been here, clearly doing a handstand,
Down the
walking
stairs.
down the stairs.
I don't think I could do that.
Or
I
is
hate
he somebody who only has hands?
4 hands or more. Well, if we want to learn more about what this place is, or find more goodies, that seems to be where people go, or a person, or at least a pair of hands goes.
Yes. Let's see what these acrobats know.
I will start heading towards the stairs.
Marvelous.
Birds, and I will sit on my pillow and my bird shall carry me.
I love mentally picturing the 4 of you walking down. Amber, is your character also following?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just writing an email. Sorry.
You're okay. I will assume that your character is double fisting various bottles at this point. And
Oh
it's just,
yes, just
yeah. So the 4 of you walk down following these trail of handprints. They lead down about a flight's worth of stairs. You get on about a story further underground. You feel kind of the coolness of the air as you guys change that altitude down. And as you step onto what feels like the last step, your feet kind of splash into a puddle of water that is about maybe a quarter of an inch. It's not very much, but it's very present.
Help, I'm drowning.
It is maybe getting just above your bird feet. You'll be okay. And also you're being held by 2 other birds. Yeah.
Lift me higher! I cannot get wet.
The undead bird goes, "You're plenty high enough. Why would I need to lift you higher?"
You could.
Can
No, it's fine.
I
It's
like balance you on top of one of the bottles that I'm double fisting?
It's like, switch the pillow onto the other bottle to drink out of them. Like,
Listen, as a barmaid, you got to be good at balancing things.
That is true. I would definitely say you can certainly try with an agility roll.
Yeah.
It's going to be a DR10 because you are a barmaid.
Well, so what? So that's a 4.
Okay.
chicken.
Fall damage.
Chicken.
the chicken had no say in this. All of a sudden, the pillow
Literally-
just lifted up.
The idea is something like this. I don't know.
And as you think you have it stable enough to take a drink, that's when the chicken kind of moves around a little bit, I think. And then the entire pillow just goes careening off one side. Can I have an agility roll to flap your wings enough to not hurt yourself on your fall?
You have 1 HP left, right?
One.
No, it's 13. It's fine.
Oh, God bless.
You're able to not hurt yourself on the fall. The pillow, unfortunately, is now wet, though.
No, my pillow. No.
But it smells like alcohol, so it's great.
And damp cellar water.
Yeah.
And damp cellar water.
I mean, I imagine I am also now wet because I also fell.
If we're being
Yes,
honest, the
yeah,
pillow
well,
does smell better than you do. So
Just a sad-looking bird.
Buck.
Off in the distance, you'll hear the small, like, splashing of water in the distance.
acrobats.
They're here.
They're here. We found them.
Go ahead.
Yeah, can we like see anything? I'm like
Yeah.
looking
As
into the dark.
as you guys reach the landing, you guys look out. The hallway seems to stretch on for a very long time. There's not a ton of really doors or other kind of ornaments on either side of this hallway as you guys are walking through it. And eventually you come upon a T intersection where this hallway kind of tees into with a left and a right. The splashing seems to be coming off the right-hand side, and the left-hand side seems to have a small lit fire in a kind of stanchion in the center of a room that you guys can see dimly lit off to the left.
I don't like any of this. What?
Captain,
kind
what do you
of-
do?
I'm curious about this fire, but I won't turn my back on the acrobats down this way.
How you like? I have one gun pointing down to the right side, but I'm going to move towards the light.
Okay. Make me a presence roll as you're watching the darkness that you are backing away from.
Okay. Presence 14.
14. You see what you believe to be the acrobat seems to be a individual that currently is moving towards you is probably the best way to speak it. There are what look to be tentacles instead of legs, and at the end of the tentacles are a full human hand that has been grafted on in this very weird way. Clothing wise, a very ornate and pretty dress, kind of mirroring the boat outside.
Oh, it's not an acrobat. Oh, thank God. Wait.
Is it like moving fast toward us? Is it like trying to?
It almost seems like it hasn't seen you yet. It's almost like it's just kind of casually walking. It kind of stops at the T. From now, you guys are, I think, kind of close to the opening of the room, and it just begins to that kind of whale crooning that you heard a moment ago, back when you were in the wine cellar. Once again, begins out of this individual's mouth, and I would love for all of you to make me a spirit roll.
Oh no!
Oh Christ!
I don't like
This one
this.
kills me. Not
I have
horribly,
a
though.
-2 the spirit. Oh,
12.
16.
Nice,
15.
marvelous. 12, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Marvelous.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So worthy.
So the good news is I have a +3 in spirit.
Yeah.
The bad news is I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Oh no.
that song is just so magnificent.
Beautiful.
And this is what often you pirates have heard of as a siren's song, though maybe not the sirens that you're familiar with hearing in the tales of lore, if these hands are anything to go by. Nevertheless, the three of you will watch the chicken begin to kind of maneuver towards this siren? Question mark?
While also singing beautifully.
Yes.
The language
Yeah.
of people. Bog, bog!
Yeah. Yes, Sir Worthy Ningo Scout ahead.
He's like dancing on his one leg and swaying side to side. Somehow
Bill's just
a,
like,
he-
let's
a
see this
rose
play
has
out.
come out of his wing. He's pulled a rose out and he's full on.
I will allow you the chance to make another spirit roll as you are now near the siren.
Come on, net one, baby, let's go.
Yeah, none of us stop to help. We're like, oh.
You're like, oh, no, wait, stop.
It's a 20.
In the quietest voice.
It's a
Wait,
23.
no, it's dangerous, stop.
I went from a 1 to a 20 and nothing in between.
Oh my god.
You kind of come to and you realize that
This chicken doesn't want to die.
the siren has accepted your rose, and now is trying to grab you with one of its tentacle hands, and is going to try to do so. I would love for you to make a agility roll to not get grappled.
Okay.
That is also a DR12.
That's an agility roll.
Yes.
15.
Marvelous. You were able to dodge out of the way of this one. And it looks a little hurt, but it keeps singing.
I keep singing along.
Okay.
Bark, 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 bark. But as I'm singing this time, now I'm slowly backing away. On my one leg.
As you all are in the, I would say, near the opening of the room, there's the lit stanchion with a nice brazier and a fire contained within. In front of it, almost on like a shelf, is what seems to be a small map. I saw a small case. In it is a rolled up piece of parchment. Very similar to the description that the captain gave you on the dinghy when you guys were first making your way down here.
We did it.
You're the greatest captain we've had.
Success. Now all that's left is to open what is surely the map we've been looking for.
I will open the case.
As you
Can I like stuff my ears with like something to not hear me
Certainly,
singing?
yeah.
Cool, yeah. I just like rip up some of my dress and shove them in my ears.
I want to say that with my short-term memory loss issues, I probably don't remember what is being sung from second to second. And so that's why it doesn't take a hold on me.
That's yes, absolutely.
Is someone singing? Oh. Is someone singing?
I'm just too busy being like, Rum, yes, we love the rum.
You're doing great, Nola.
Yes.
Can I have a toughness test from you? As you have been, yes, of course, as you've been.
How are your kidneys doing?
Yeah.
That is a 16.
Oh, you're doing great. Though.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I was made for this.
As you lift up the map case, I would love a DR16 agility roll, please.
Of course.
Agility.
Yes, please.
All right, that's a 5.
Roll
Cusp of
me
victory.
a D8, and then subtract a D6 for your armor.
Francisca's just like singing your praise right now. Honestly, the greatest captain we've ever had. I mean, the other one was a cheat and a liar and a thief, but I mean, you've gotten us this far. You found the map without problem.
Right. So, I mean, the other captain got split in twain.
Yeah, that would never happen to you.
Couldn't
Can't
be
be good.
Not with this armor.
And as I pick this up, I rolled a 2, but I subtract 5 from that for my armor.
Yes, so you take 0 damage. A blade does like poke out at you, but you feel it just impact into the conquistador armor you're wearing, and you're fine. Maybe a little bruised, but like not anything serious.
Yeah, right as I'm saying, not with this armor. And you hear like the clang of this blade hitting me.
Well, that probably means it's the right map.
Can I open this case? Or
Yes,
is it
you certainly may. It pops free very easily. As you all are standing there, the siren has just kind of been singing and has in fact turned and walked away at this point, but still singing.
Also still singing.
Actually,
Yes. Can we see tentacles with a hand for legs as well?
oh yeah, all of the
Okay,
tentacles have hands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
so like Ursula style, but there are hands on the ends?
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
You know what's weird? This is the
Gross.
second time a creature
Love
like
that.
this has appeared on High Shelf Collective. Just
Marvelous.
saying.
I'm glad I
I
made it a
also have an
pattern.
octopus creature with me.
You do. Oh my god. Yes. And
And
here.
Emma's had to deal with both of them.
I
Human
hated
hands
it.
make anything scary.
As the chicken is singing along, could I have all of you, with the exception of Francesca, who has put stuff in the ears, roll another spirit test at a DR 14 this time?
Including me, who is
Yes.
making a ruckus. Okay.
Yes.
Bro, I
including you,
swear
who
to
is-
God. I'm sure y'all are hearing me roll these dice every time. I rolled another 16.
Marvelous.
Just for that.
Was
You're-
it?
once
build
again, your
advantage
30-second
from
memory
tinnitus?
is still.
Did you say
Yeah.
this is spirit?
Yes, please.
Okay. 20 natural.
No.
Wow,
My 5
amazing.
becomes a 3.
Ooh. You look at the map, and the map is a map. It is probably the one you've been looking for. There's a big, huge, like, circle off of the coast of an island with the words salt written in about 5 different languages off of the and the end of it. But as you're hearing it and you're listening, your brain kind of takes a moment where you're like, oh, that music is lovely. And before you know it, you're following in the footsteps of the chicken in a way that you may not wish to.
This time I follow, but I grab the map.
I'm just like, we found it. It's and I turn around and walk away. Yeah, as you
Goes right next to the statue.
Can I peck at his feet to try and break the?
You certainly may. Go ahead and make me, I guess, agility to do it quickly as he's passing by.
Okay, because I assumed I was closest and then started backing away. That's 11.
I don't think you're able to, unfortunately.
Hey, I tried. You kick me and I die.
I mean,
You're pressure into a kick roll.
make me a strength roll there real quick.
I just meant to like push the chicken.
Yeah, with your foot, and you might have done it a little more forceful.
Your foot.
There's push you away with a bullet. Strength is 11 total.
Okay, you do not do it enough to where it actually harms.
Yeah, I missed. I'm not looking.
Yeah, no.
That would have been great.
I would love another spirit roll once more as you are nearby it to snap out of it. At a 12 this time, as the chicken has stopped singing along to make it harder.
12 exactly.
Then you are fine. You snap out of it. You realize the nap's no longer in your hands. You're close to this siren, but not in melee range. They're still a little ways off as they've walked back down this hallway that they came from, past the T. You're kind of where the T is. This little pile of water. Puddle of water.
Question. As I grab the map from him and I shove it also down my dress, as that's just where I guess everything goes. And I feel that statuette in there in between the ladies. Can I like just fully forgetting about Bill? Look at my little Cthulhu and like, is he doing anything? Because there's Tentacle Lady. Or like, can I do some sort of like magic-y, focusy on it? See if it's anything special.
You could make me a quick spirit roll and see if you can discern what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, that's a 19, 16, 17, 18, 20, dirty 20.
Ooh, nice. A human, when you realize with this old one figurine, you could terrorize a human creature of some kind for a number of rounds until they just succeed a kind of a mental fortitude test. One might akin it to a presence test for the number of rounds.
I look at the statue. I look at the chicken. I look at the statue. I look at the chicken. I put the statue back.
Chicken sees you looking and is just like,
Wait,
Captain.
is the statue hot?
Important question.
Yeah, is it like full like Cthulhu-esque or is it like humanoid and then tentacles?
Like, you know,
Depends on
like
your taste.
the
can I
emperor.
kiss
You
it?
know You know how the Emperor in like Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of like sexy?
Yeah.
Mind Flayer hot? Or like
It could be like Mind Flayer hot. It's not really clear on my stuff. So for the narrative purposes, why not?
You need to roll a perception check to find
like
its mouth to kiss it.
It's like a Funko Pop version of the Emperor.
Yeah. It's like a Funko Pop version
So
of
it's
the
kind of
Emperor.
up to your imagination.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But yeah, I think at that point I will just kind of like put a hand on our new captain's shoulders. Put something in your ears.
Oh. Okay.
What?
I will, try to put something in my ears.
I'll just like rip off another piece of my skirt and just start handing it to everyone. I just tie it around the head of the chicken. I don't know where the ears are.
You moved a very gorgeous wig of red locks of hair. And just use those to wrap itself around.
Yeah, perfect. Do we need to keep going that way? Or are we good to leave now that we have a map and rum?
What?
Right. I mean, do we need to do what are we doing with the lady with the hands?
Yes, do we need to do anything about the lady with the hands? Or it seems like, Siren's living the life.
Which way did it go? Did it go like, does it block our exit back to the cellar?
It does not.
Okay.
It goes back down the other way.
Okay.
Oh.
Then
There could be more down there, though. Why
That's
would you
true.
put a siren here if not to protect something?
There was also tales from the first mate of treasure that the captain had passed along. A little more tangible wealth in pieces of aid and other relics, or maybe an arcane ritual or two.
This is also a really creepy magical place. There's got to be more to it.
Then we should investigate and see what the other creepy magical things are here. Perhaps Doll or Ron Paul.
Maybe.
I will take out my earplugs and go, guys, I think we should investigate. There might be more magical things here.
This is why we voted you the captain.
Such a good idea.
Lead on, Captain, lead on.
You all follow the path that the siren has led down. It turns a corner 90 degrees, kind of go further down the direction you originally headed when you came down this hallway before opening up into another small chamber. This has no lighting outside of the torch that I believe that you guys are still carrying with you. And there is a small kind of set of scales. Very akin to the sign of Libra or a litany of other things that tries to find balance. Currently, it is imbalanced, and in the center, on one of those two scales, is another small scroll, as well as another what looks to be relic. Of some kind, a small, what looks to be a necklace of eyeballs sitting in that same side.
I hate that.
And it's out of balance already?
It is out of balance already.
So are the items on the low
The items
end
are on the heavier side, and the lighter side has nothing in it right now.
Oh, okay.
Do we think we need to... Do we need to shift the balance? I feel like this is a puzzle. Ooh, or maybe, have you heard the tale of the famous pirate captain, Mr. Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones, yes. Famous pirate. Of course, everyone knows him.
Exactly.
No, I do not know the tale of Indiana Jones. Please do. Tell me more.
There are many, many things. I mean, he is a great procurer of goods that should probably stay in the
Museum.
cultures that they come from, but he wants to put them in a museum. But that's fine. But there is one
Famous villain, Indiana Jones. We all know this.
Pirates were never great people. Indiana Jones fits pirates very well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But in one of his
Pirates of the
daring
Lost Ark.
skills, he fits so well. Made a satchel, I suppose, the same weight as what he was stealing. So maybe we need to attempt to fill a bag with sand or something. That's the same.
Oh.
Does the chicken look to be the same?
Chicken was about to say, does chicken look the same? Same weight?
The chicken could potentially at least fit in one of the scales should one choose to put the chicken in it. Whether or not the chicken weighs as much as a scroll and a necklace of eyeballs is a very different.
Just like the chicken head.
That
is the the low side is the low side of the scale like completely down? Like is it on like a platform or is it like
it's still hanging free. There's no real platform I think for it to reach on either side. It's just more in that direction than either equal or on being the lighter side.
Okay, because I feel like either the answer is to replace the stuff with something of the same weight, like Indiana Jones style, or to balance the scales. I guess
the eyeballs. So
we do want the eye, but maybe something cool happens if we balance this.
What?
I will defer to you, Captain.
Oh, yes, of course. Deferring to me is a normal thing to do when I'm the captain.
Yes. You are in charge.
Are there any other objects in this room? Like,
currently there is a bunch of, I think, small stones off in one corner where parts of wherever this cave is has been kind of broken in, like caved in a little bit. The ceiling is a little bit down in that one section. The rubble that looks like from what was originally the ceiling is now on the floor in various sections and sizes and chunks. But outside of that, and the siren still kind of singing away as it's now made its way back out into the hallway, and back off to wherever it wants to go. Clearly no longer bothering you all.
If only pirates had earplugs, it would have saved so many lives.
Yeah. We're the smartest pirates to ever live. Oh man, I guess like above table, like what do you guys think we should do? Because I'm kind of split.
I mean, I got the captain's silver. We could try and guesstimate how much if we want to even it out, or guesstimate how much if we want to replace. Did you say, does it seem like a dead end?
Currently, there is no other way out other than the way you came in.
So then maybe it's a door vibe.
I probably still have like the bottle of rum.
Yeah.
If I put that on the other side, would it what happens?
It goes from being very unbalanced to a little less unbalanced. We're hitting about it moved about a third of the way that it could move to reach equilibrium.
So it needs more weight on the bottle side or less weight?
More weight on the bottle side. So it is still heavier on the two side with the relic and scroll. But it is moved a third of the way that it can move to reach even.
I mean, sorry. You can take this, and suddenly there's an egg, and I'll push it over. This has been bothering me. I just take it.
Aren't you?
I don't know. I don't know how this curse works. Don't ask me. It was just there.
All right.
I had a
There's
weird
just
night.
an evil smile, it's a little too big of a smile. Super silent from Francisco.
I had a weird night with a skeleton last night in a cave, and I woke up and there was something going on. It's just, let's not talk about it. Take the egg. And then this chicken will.
All right. Thank
What
you.
can I offer you an egg in this trying time? Is that what's happening?
Hell yes. Well, I will put this
That was
rooster's egg.
my random roll. I'm soon to be a parent, and now I am not.
Oh
had an
man,
egg.
this egg next to the bottle.
Uh-oh, Nikki's muted.
I am in fact sorry.
Everyone's
yeah.
muted.
I said my random thing was played cards with a skeleton, woke up on the beach, and was soon to be a parent.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
That's right.
I'm
Had
a
a crazy night
mom?
last night.
No, I don't know. Take it. I don't want kids.
Oh no!
Put the egg.
No,
on
no
the-
chicken wants to be a parent. Chickens don't grow up wanting to be parents.
All right.
Who's hungry?
Let's stop thinking about the implications of this and put this egg on the scale.
You put the egg on the scale, and then the scale goes from 2/3 of the way in of it being too light to about half too heavy, as the necklace and the scroll move up.
Oh, it's a big boy.
Do we take the scroll then? Oh wait, no, half too heavy. Damn it.
Oh, the rum side is too heavy.
Yes,
I
with
will
the egg.
guesstimate and drink some of this rum as best as I can and put it.
Make me a presence roll to see how successful you are.
Incredible.
I love it. I need y'all to know that my random YouTube generated pirate playlist has now started playing Diggy Diggy Hole.
Oh my god, that's the best song.
Wait,
That's
like
such a good song.
The
like from
dwarves-
the whole soundtrack?
No, like the
No.
metal dwarves. game.
Dwarves, yeah, the
The dwarf
dwarves.
Oh, Christ.
Such a good song.
I rolled a 17.
Marvelous. You drink just the right amount and you put it back on, and it reaches equilibrium. And behind the scales,
So proud of my son.
a door opens. The items on the side that you put them on, the egg and about 1/3 of a bottle of rum at this point,
Hell yeah.
just kind of seem to vanish. But the other items remain, as well as the scale remains the same.
Oh, my poor child. I never knew you.
You
child.
Francesca, you're your ghost friend.
Yeah.
Kind of looks
Wesley,
over to
I've
you.
named them.
Wesley?
Yep.
Okay. Wesley would kind of lean over and go, "The child will be taken care of."
Oh, I wasn't concerned about it.
I know. This is something you can pass it along because you can talk to these people. I can.
I'm saying this out loud to something right next to me.
That
Well,
nobody
I feel like
else
the chicken
sees.
feel better, and do I really want the chicken to feel better?
I mean, you give the chicken a solace. It's already lost a leg.
You could have lost
Francesca, who
more.
would you like to feel better?
No one.
Do you want more
Also
rum?
accurate.
Yes, but the egg will be fine. I guess I'll pass.
Egg
it on.
rum? I could probably.
Oh, we could have taken just the whites of it and beat it.
Yes,
And the
exactly.
Oh.
We could have had an omelet. I haven't had an omelet in a really long
I
time.
look over to the ghost. They're not even concerned about the egg.
Yeah, you know what? Sorry, I thought I was going to have a moment, and I'll just go back to being here. Forgive me. Never mind.
Sweet Wesley, heart of gold.
What? 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 Who's Leslie?
Wesley,
Wesley.
yes. The Dread Pirate?
Roberts?
Yes, of course.
Yes, everyone's seen The Princess Bride. Classic pirate story. All right.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
a door is open. I'm
The
gonna check it out.
the wall behind the scales has opened. Behind it is not a very long hallway, a very short hallway into what looks to be a room full of as much of pieces of eight, of chests, of all sorts of riches.
Perfect victory.
Can I have everyone roll a presence as they are making their way into the room?
I'm sure everything's fine.
Are skeleton friends with us still, or do we leave them somewhere?
They're drinking rum.
They're probably drinking rum. I don't think they decided to come with you on this adventure. They'll be back.
What are we
back,
rolling?
though. Presence.
2 for
I rolled
me.
a 6. I rolled a 16 on the die again, which means I have a 14 exactly.
Okay.
Also a 2.
The three of you, I think, are pretty enraptured in the pieces of eight, the gold, the riches that this room offers. To notice the individual, I think, sitting in a rather nice chair behind, off to kind of one side in a corner of this room. This individual is very familiar to a certain figurine that one of you has already picked up. And
Their head's just sticking out of the cleavage.
Lola, yeah. Lola is just like, huh? Oh, yes, the hot figurine.
What?
I didn't realize they made my figurines hot, but hello. You hear this more than actually see it being physically spoken by this individual, as what looks to be some sort of personification of the figurine that is currently, I believe, sticking out of the cleavage of Francesca, is sitting very casually in the corner and goes, "Well, you made it this far, and I applaud you all for doing so. You have what you need, right?"
We have the hot figurine. We have you, who is also hot.
So
We have rum, which makes us feel warm on the inside.
Yes, we have our map, but there's also this treasure.
Oh yeah, there's that. I thought the treasure was in the room that we found all the rum and the wine and the chicken in. Or
Also
maybe
a
the
of
treasure was
sorts.
the friends we made along the way.
Whichever you want to believe. I'm not here to tell you what your treasure specifically is.
Gold.
But
By definition.
you've made it this far. I will allow you to have as much of this as you want. But understand, for each piece of eight that you take, a day passes.
Francois! She yells.
you hear off in the distance, "What do you need? What? Huh?"
You didn't tell us that Cthulhu was here with time warping gold. Is that what happened to you?
No, we just got stuck on the atoll.
Oh, okay. Never mind, continue drinking.
Okay. Turns back around the corner.
Never mind.
I'm so sorry.
Excuse me, sir. I gave you my child. I feel
You
like
did.
I
wanted
should
to
get
make it
a
amazing.
lot of this gold for no days.
The child you didn't want. And you
I
freely gave
loved
up.
that child, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes,
How sure?
positive.
Goose egg.
But yeah, you.
He was my only heir to my vast fortune.
You have a fortune.
My name is Sir Humphrey Derek Worthington IV. You don't think a fortune comes with this name?
Why did you need to adopt this on Pompous?
No! I am a nobleman who had a lot of money to start with. Then I became a pirate. Then I stole a lot of money. And now I just have a lot of money, an obscene amount of money. And I am a chicken, and I can do nothing with it. I could have given
This
it
has worked
to my
out so
chicken
well.
son.
I don't even want you dead anymore. You're already suffering enough.
I turned to
I want you
Cthulhu.
dead.
Certainly, yes.
I turn to Cthulhu and I say, Daddy, if I may call you Daddy.
An interesting name choice, but I'm not going to deny that it works.
What if I sacrifice chicken to you?
What are you hoping in return?
You take his days instead of ours.
Yeah.
Listen, my days are probably very numbered. You wouldn't get much.
Don't say that, chicken, because I want to be able to trade your days for my days.
Chickens don't live very long. I will tell you that right now.
Well, you're also not really a chicken.
Exactly.
You turn me back.
I could turn you back.
And then can I sacrifice whatever the fuck they are and take their days, and then I get their days.
So
What
you want
if I sacrifice her? And I point over to Francesca.
That was not a part of the sacrificing deal. I was not going to stop it, but why me?
Because you did this.
I got the bounty hunters off of your back. You're welcome.
Also, I would have a harder time with that, as she does have the figurine between the tits.
It's a great place, I thought.
It's the fact that you held on to this figurine in general was my point, but yes, I suppose.
Oh, yes.
Well, as much as I do like gold, my ride is waiting outside. And if I take too many days in this magical map hole, they're probably going to leave. They don't like me that much. They don't know I'm the captain yet, but...
We could change that.
Oh.
We have the blueprints. We make our own crew. Who cares how many days? There's Sir Humphrey's days anyway. But there are no trees in this island to build a boat. Nor do I know how to build a boat. Nor do I know how to read the blueprints.
We could get people for that.
Oh, wonderful.
Nor do I
for a
know how to
price.
read.
So...
We could also fix that.
Bold of you to assume that I want to know how to read.
I feel like that would just complicate my life.
I was just offering. You don't want it? You don't got to take it.
So, Daddy, as I guess we are calling you.
And she
Daddy,
must.
hello. Daddy.
I am maybe regretting this decision. Anyway.
What is it exactly that you are offering? You said obviously is much gold in here, but you're saying make him a captain, teach her how to read if she wants. Are you teaching her how to read? That seems like a lot. Anyway, semantics.
She didn't want it, so I'm not going to go any
That's
further
true.
into it.
That's true. I don't need to know the strategy. But you obviously seem to be of importance and magical beyond any of our means. So are you saying just a snap of the finger and these things happen? Or are we talking more of a wishing on a genie situation where we should worry?
I wouldn't worry too much. I don't think I've not made any unfair deals, I feel like, in my time. So it's all in exchange for time here.
Do the days come up the back end of our lives, or now? Are we going to age, or are we going to die prematurely? I just want to get to my expectations properly there.
That's up to you at that point. Do you want your days taken from the end or from the beginning?
And from the end, I'm young.
Well, that certainly could be arranged.
Wait. Also, question: when you say you take our days, do you mean like we are going to live shorter lives, or that we have to serve you?
You live shorter. I mean, this is also up for debate. It's up to you at that point. You could just have shorter lives. You could, spend time here if you want to stay in this awful place. Most people don't. There's a litany of things, really.
Oh, Francois loves this place.
Francois loves the rum room that I've given them.
Yes. And the sandcastles.
Well, yes, that's on the Atoll side. That's...
So, team, do you think you are going to live long enough lives that this is worth it?
All right. So just blue sky, just spitballing here. List of wants.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
If you could make this fancy ship for me on the blueprint and give me a loyal crew to man it, because it looks like it needs a large crew. And I take some of this gold, but not enough to, die or become a skeleton instantly. Is that something we could do in exchange for time?
Certainly. How does 1,000 days?
That seems fair to me.
Oh, because I'm 3 years.
Wait, Captain, I just want to let you know that is 2.73973 years.
You don't know how to
Math,
read.
can't read.
You could. You have.
Just did all this.
Oh, right, barmaid.
I know how
Tips.
to calculate tips.
Yes. I got you. I knew where that was going.
Well, I'm game for this, but the rest of you can make your own decisions. Seems legit to me from this sexy demigod sitting alone in the dark cellar.
Dad poop.
Okay, yes.
Could you restore my leg in exchange for 1,000 days?
Yes, certainly. That's all.
Can I have a second leg as an axe for 1,000 days?
A second, so
A second axe for a leg. I'm sorry. It's 11:32 p.m. on the East Coast, and I don't know anything anymore.
I thought you were saying you want your leg back and then an additional leg.
Yeah, so you have 3 legs, but one's an axe.
yeah, that's what I was hearing at first. I was like,
Sorry. Like I said, it's 11:32, and
yeah.
I'm
Another
tired.
axe leg.
Yeah.
a second axe leg. Would you like them to articulate or anything like that? That made walking easier.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Would you like your 1,000 days off front, back, preference?
The middle.
Ooh.
All right. You might make up one day and be 3 years older, but that works.
That's fine.
It'll be a surprise. All of a sudden, you got back pain a little worse.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, what
That's
happened?
just turning 30, baby.
I think that's what happened to me several times now. Yeah. So, you could put me back to my human form
Yes.
and maybe take that giant bounty off my head.
Yes, that might be a bit, but yes.
You can inform all of them that yes, I was a very noble, well-known pirate with a large bounty on my head. Confirm that for them, please.
How do I break this to you gently?
Just tell them. That's,
What part do I tell them? The part that you ran away from your family to go live a life of piracy? The mutiny that didn't work out? What part do you...
skip that part.
Okay. Let's skip that part. You want to skip over that part where you are wanted by a lot of people?
I am wanted by a lot of people.
I think you're only wanted by the British, but almost every pirate's wanted by the British.
But I am especially wanted. I'm British.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
By certain... Let's just... It's fine. Oh, hello. Ah, hold on.
Love me.
You're wanted by
He,
babies.
dug his nails into my chest. He did not want to let go. Oh my god, what was I saying? Thank you, Jacob. No, I am also, none of it was my fault.
If you
I'm
do
the
tell
best-
yourself that.
Best pirate, and none of it was my fault.
Certainly.
Anyway, I would like to be back to myself with all of my money and with my beloved son, who I so selflessly gave up so that we may all meet you. I have a heir.
You know that they seem to know everything. Lying, probably.
If you want your heir and you want to be put back to who you were, that's certainly your decision.
And
I will-
also, could I take those lives that you are going to take and just stay here with you? The chicken does a little, rooster shuffle dance at you. Daddy. Starts doing the chicken dance where he's scratching off stuff and trying to show off his wings.
Please stop. I do not need a chicken mating ritual is not something I need to see at this exact moment, especially if I'm returning back into a human. If you want to spend the rest of your days here, you certainly may, but you may come and go as you please at that point. But yes, what, 2,000? You have your body back to normal. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, easy enough. 2,000.
Yes. Done.
Francesca, is there anything you'll want to bargain for?
Oh, honestly, knowing that Chicken is just a average, everyday pirate who ran away from a rich family and has nothing of interest in their backstory whatsoever. Enough.
Sir Humphrey Derek Worthington IV flies at your face and attacks you. Straight up, trying to attack you for real. I'm going to try and kill you.
Oh my god, Nikki!
And knowing that they're going to
boy.
stay here with you, I'm just batting away, for at least 5 years out of my head.
One leg just flailing in the air.
Okay. As we're I guess getting into this.
Obscenities flying. Just chicken lost. Chicken lost cool.
Do you really want to die?
I want to remind you, I have
dead
10 hit
2
points.
minutes in.
You have 1. Just saying.
Listen, it is 10:40. I thought this chicken was gonna die 2.5 hours ago.
Okay, go ahead and I guess make some rolls.
What am I rolling?
I would say strength because you're trying to attack with your one good foot.
And my beak. My beak is good.
Okay.
Rip her eyeballs out. Add them to that necklace.
And then are you trying to attack back?
I'm not actively trying to kill them, but I will throw them off again, and apparently that's enough to possibly.
I guess make me a strength as well to. Okay.
Roll to yeet chicken.
Francisca quite literally cannot actually attack decently at all, but will defend. You know, so
Rolled a 6, so that's a 4.
I have a -4 strength, but I rolled a nat 20.
Roll me a D2 and then multiply it.
You can't not kill me at this point. Literally 1 hit point.
I rolled a
just
1,
like, kill
so
me. Put me out of my misery.
So, Tay, do you want to narrate when you're no longer giggling how we kill this chicken?
Oh Lord. Yeah. I think like at first it's just batting them away while trying to keep talking to Daddy. And eventually, the beak gets like right in the eyebrow, and so they just grab him and yuck him across the room. Like aiming for the door where there's like water standing like out in this, like just get out of the room, fully misses and just boom right into the wall. And I'm like,
Oh.
And then Nikki, because of how foul fowls are, do you want to do you want to know? Do you want to I guess narrate how the soul is ripped from Francesca's flesh?
bold of you to assume she still has one.
What is left of the soul?
As soon as Sir Humphrey's body hits the wall, there is like this weird explosion of feathers, and as they clear, they're gone. And then there's just this white little spark in the middle that starts to grow and then get bigger and explodes, and 100 transparent ghost chickens explode into a ball, and all of them turn and fly at Francesca and like a little whirl of vortex into her chest, and like hits her right there and goes out behind her and pulls like her soul out of her body in like tatters.
You have this prepared.
It is the one feat of this bird.
Yeah.
The whole reason to die.
I just look at the other two. You saw those ghosts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does it kill you, or what is it? Does it do damage?
Ways to die.
Yeah, I think Francesca doesn't know either. She's just sitting there like,
Did that hurt? Doesn't look like it hurt.
have you ever had like when it's very windy and the rope from the mast like swings around and like smacks you and you're like, oh, that was annoying but painful. That was kind of it.
No.
I've made a lot of deals in my day. I don't know if there was much to take.
Oh.
The ghost chickens have, however, claimed the last of it.
Well.
So you are now, one might say, a zombie.
Yes! This makes me so happy.
I love it. Oh my god.
What the fuck is this game?
As soon as you told me that you're the reason I was a chicken, I was like, well, I know who I'm using this on.
Oh my god. I'll just look
Humphrey is
over.
gone.
I'll just look over to Cthulhu. And I'm just like, what are the odds that a part of your deal I could just die now?
You're really low.
I would love. I don't know how it works.
Do you want anything in exchange for death? Like part of your soul back? Like you just be soul at that point, no longer body?
Daddy, here's the thing.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
I have had syphilis for a very long time. I don't know how many days I have left to offer. To be honest. So, just the knowledge that I could just die and become a ghost with Wesley is perfectly fine.
I will
I'd rather
take
not
all of
live
your...
on dying for my skin to rot.
That can certainly be arranged. For the rest of your days, I will take that in exchange for a piece of your soul back so that you and Wesley can be ghosts together and do ghost things.
Wonderful. Bill, I am going to haunt your ship.
Oh. I mean, that's fine. Just,
Along with 100 ghost chickens.
Along with 100 ghost
as long as you're
chickens
not
and
being
Wesley.
creepy about it, that's fine. You're welcome.
I can't promise anything.
All right. Well, that's your prerogative, I suppose.
That's my prerogative. That's all I can think of.
There are definitely random little chickens now pecking everywhere around the room, just pecking at the floor.
Shoo.
They're all ghost chickens. They're not.
Yeah, they're all ghost
chickens. They're all ghosts. So you could just kind of look from where he's sitting and goes, "Well, this has been a eventful afternoon." Any other requests, ideas, things you want to work into deals?
I do have one question.
Yeah.
Is this what you wanted to be when you grew up?
No, but I don't really know what that was anymore. That's been so long ago. But I like who I am now, so it could be worse.
I'm really happy for you.
You can talk about it if you want, Daddy. This is a safe place. This treasure cellar. No judgment here. Just us and the ghost chickens.
So long ago.
I like to think, too, that everybody's character has this memory loss every time. It, on the background is
Is she gonna be just one more question? She's gonna ask the same question.
Can I tack on that she can have her memory back? That would be great. I'll change some of my days for that as well.
Yes, certainly, man. Absolutely. It's not something we need to talk about now. We could another day, maybe.
All right.
All the chicken heads turn to you in one voice, say, "Don't worry, Daddy, this is a safe space."
Everyone make your deals. I would love to just die finally.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God, I can't stop crying. I'm laughing.
The great old one will kind of shift his posture.
Great old daddy.
Shift his posture, throwing one leg over the arm of this chair that he's sitting in, and go, "Well, unless any of you have any other last minute things, I will get this taken care of. You guys can go about your ways."
Oh, that sounds good to me.
Cool.
I see no downsides with this.
No.
And he snaps his fingers and he fades and nothing feels different. But then, Francesca, you feel your spirit return as your body just kind of turns to ash and then dust and then fades away beneath you. And you're now a corporeal form alongside Wesley.
She also now like looks pristine, like back into her youth, not ravaged by time and STDs.
This was a secret love story the whole time.
Wesley kind of looks over and he goes, "This boat? This person's boat." I'm gonna point at Bill.
Oh, yes. Oh, I just wave my hands in front of Bill's face. Do you see me?
Can I see them?
Maybe a presence roll.
Did you say presence roll?
Yes.
18.
You do see them very faintly, but you see their ghostly presence alongside Wesley's ghostly presence. The pair of them now hang out with you.
Oh, Francesca, look out! There's a ghost.
I just start making out with them.
Just like Gina Davis,
Oh.
Gina Davis, and Alec Baldwin from fucking Beetlejuice.
Yeah, fully. That was very much what I was picturing him as. Yeah. Fully just like, good.
Could you go like more invisible when you do that? Because it is like a slider. Can you adjust?
I'm shipping this ghost ship.
Bill goes, someone just made a pun somewhere. 3 guns.
All of the ghost chickens scatter.
That's right.
Lola, you feel like just this change in your legs as you look down and realize the one peg leg is gone, replaced by the 2 boarding axe peg legs that have articulation, so you can walk around as long as you want to. But like with quick slide of a metal rod, it turns into a fully functional boarding axe.
Oh, fuck yes. I am going to be the most fearsome pirate in the entire Caribbean. I will be 2-leg McGee.
Yes. 2-leg McGee. Was McGee always your last name, or are you choosing it now?
No, but that sounds the most piratey.
Fair enough. You've earned it.
You guys will hear the splashing of a lot of water as the 3 skeletons, the conquistadors, kind of run up and go, "There's a new boat outside."
Bill,
Hell yes.
Bill, invite them on the crew.
Let's go.
Bill,
Do you guys want to join my new crew?
Yeah, sure. We don't have a boat to leave on, so I think our crew is long gone.
Cthulhu, do you want to come with us, Daddy?
You will hear more than see, because Cthulhu kind of disappeared when all this started happening. He'll go, "I might stop by once or twice. We still, I guess, have to talk since you guys offered it. Whenever we're feeling it. But not feeling it."
Finn, I'm so sorry to what we did to your game.
No, this is everything I wanted. I hope you understand. I came in with no expectations, and I came out thrilled.
Yeah.
You all make your way outside. The siren is gone. No idea where that went. You take as much rum as you can. You leave the wreckage with map, rituals, relics in hands, ghosts and skeletons, and you step
someone
out.
pick up the daddy statue from my ashes. By the way, someone take that.
I caught it as you were falling. As you turned to
The ghost chickens have eaten all of your ashes.
Good.
Gross, but
I
okay.
live on inside of them forever. I'm the curse.
I'm
And
the curse, it's me.
as you make your way out, you will see 2 ships. Your old ship, the one that you arrived in on, and then this new ship, about almost near twice the size of your original ship, because it was a decent sized ship. And you see your crew ferrying things over from one ship to the other. And also on your crew, on the new ship, is a collection of just zombies, skeletons, vampires, people. On one of the top
diversity.
decks is a roost full of hundreds
Rooster?
of birds.
I heard rooster.
Are they real
including the real birds, but also the undead bird that used to be the chicken's translator, I think? Question mark.
Good. I like him.
His name was Harry, by the way.
I know.
I never said that out loud.
I know, Harry.
It's Harry and the Duchess.
Sorry.
Honestly, I like them more than I liked Sir Worthington.
I think everyone felt that way.
Yeah.
And
He's back on the ship, and everyone's like, Harry!
Hey, it's Harry.
all the birds are welcoming Harry back, and the Duchess back on board.
God.
You all make your way onto the ship. And what do you, the new captain of this new vessel, what do you name the ship? Because every good ship needs a name.
Oh.
But think about this. Most ship names are puns.
Daddy's
You
favorite.
know, they're puns.
Daddy's favorite.
I think it's only right, in honor of the demigod who granted this handsome ship, that we name it, that we christen it, and I'll take one of the bottles of rum. Daddy's favorite.
You hear a groan, a visible, like an audible groan come from somewhere. That is the decision you've made.
Yeah.
And a chorus of 100 singing chickens.
Yes.
Now,
No longer will I be Mutinous Bill. Now I'll be Captain Mutinous Bill.
Isn't this supposed to be a horror game?
it is, but
I make no apologies.
Oh, God.
This game cured my depression. Thank you.
why don't we go around and have, I guess,
Oh my god.
a final like outro scene for each of our characters in whatever way you see fit. Nikki, I don't really have a good like alternative for you, so maybe the Duchess and Harry for that one. I apologize, as you're the one who actually like killed.
It's what I wanted. It was my dream for this game. It took a long time.
As we put down our characters for the evening that we've spent too long.
Listen, I just request that we play another game because I really want you all to meet Queenie, who was actually supposed to be my real character. I put a lot of thought into her background story.
Right? I wanted to play my cannibal.
And I wanted to play the guy with one hand who lost it to a cannibal.
I mean,
Okay, well, mine's easy because I'm a ghost. What am I going to do? Pretty much, there is going to be a section of the ship that is where she spends most of her time haunting, and really makes it really weird for anyone that tries to be in that area at any means possible. And that starts with her and Wesley definitely break in the ship immediately. Like, get on and get on, you know?
Rocking the boat.
Yeah. And that's she just lives however long her like the ship is around, she's hunting it. She's made up with the ghost chicken. She likes them better than the singular chicken.
And they're everywhere. They're definitely everywhere. They're all over the ship. But they're just normal chickens. There is no Sir Humphrey. You just have normal ghost chickens.
Wow.
Yeah, she kind of becomes like a homesteader, but on this ship with the chickens.
Every once in a while, you can hear the voice, the singing voice of Sir Humphrey somewhere, but you never see him. You just hear him.
Just one of the damn chickens does it. And she's like,
I wake up in a cold sweat. Right?
oh, Lord.
Yeah, I think Captain Mutinous Bill spends some years terrorizing the seas as captain of the Daddy's favorite. But I think part of him is always like suspicious that someone else will be as mutinous as he was. So I think he's like a very big like people pleaser and like, you know, making sure everyone's happy. He's like, hey, no mutiny, right? Just kidding, you guys, we have fun.
I haunt people twice as hard, maybe 3 times as hard if I suspect mutiny. I'm like, not you.
The chickens show up in whoever's bunk that is, and they just stare.
Yeah, don't think about it.
I think Lola is constantly searching. She's on the high seas with her 2 axe legs, but she's always constantly on the search for the newer, bigger, greater daddy because, again, her memory is only 30 seconds long, so she can't remember what daddy looks like.
She's got the little
shows up when it
figure.
takes your 3 years away, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
I think the figurehead on the front of the ship is Cthulhu.
Yes!
With like his bottom half is tentacles with hands. And, and every day you're like, who is that?
It's that fucking guy. I guess that's fucking daddy.
This fucking guy.
Every morning, this fucking guy.
Jeez Louise.
You know, I'm really glad I didn't put eyeliner on tonight.
I have so much in my eyes. I might be blind the rest of the night. Oh my god.
I think I cried too much last night, which is why I didn't cry tonight, but I cried from sadness last night. This is the opposite.
Better.
What do we do?
Oh, I think you're muted.
My bad. Forgive me. The daddy's favorite, I guess, sails off into the sunset. With a map in hand and treasure in the hold.
Yes.
That's it. Then both.
You got a hole and a hole. Got it installed to hold the treasure.
Oh, I'm so excited for the entirety of the HSE soundboard to just be daddies. Because right now we only have Lottie's. I'm gonna grow it.
So many opportunities.
Anyway, thank you
many
so
daddies.
much.
You're welcome. I don't really know that I
Thank
did
you,
much.
friend.
Welcome. I'm glad you had fun.
This was the most terrifying game I've ever played.
Definitely a horror game. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely a horror game.
I love it. Real quick, before we go to the announcements, because I have to share with what has been dropped off at my desk. So, was it? It was like a super old YouTuber that would always be like Julian Smith. I don't remember, but there was an Ego skit, and he'd be like, "I want 12 of them," and that stuck with me since 2006. And so my my like exaggerated numbers, like I want like 12, you know, or like I want 12 of them. I wanted Del Taco, like 2 or 3 tacos. Well, 2 usually. So when I say 12 of them, I was like 3 or 4, you know, let me get those little street tacos. But I said, Matt, I want 12 tacos. He's like, 12 tacos on the way. Do you see how many tacos are in here?
Perfect.
12. There are 12
Is it
tacos.
12?
No, because I sent him a text. I was like, I was joking about 12. He said, I know. That's why I brought you 10.
How dare!
Well played.
Wow.
I'm super excited to eat these 10 tacos. So,
And mate.
Wow.
I mean,
9 p.m. is the perfect time to eat 10 tacos. So
Yeah, I mean, this is-
truly, I'm
Especially
not upset
after
about it.
such a terrifying horror story as this.
Yeah.
I love it. So yeah, and the plus side is it's also like $10 worth of tacos because I love their dollar tacos. They're for like $2, I guess now. Anyway, let's go around. Everybody, tell us who you are, what you got going on, all of that fun stuff. I'll go in the same order I went before. So we'll start with Owen.
Hello, I am Owen J. Ace. I am very happy to be here. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Fen. This was a blast. You can find me on social media at Ace of Squares. I'll be on Apochromatic Unlimited's channel every other Monday doing a Sci-Fi 5e campaign with the Esper Genesis system. But yeah, you might also see me on HSC at some point. Again, probably, most likely.
All the time. Let's go over to Nikki.
That's me, and my brain is like fried after that. I'm sitting here going, what am I doing? What is it? What time of the year is it? Listen, I wrote 2004 down on a date this morning, so I don't know what is going on in this world today. Hi, I'm Nikki. I am Coyote Witch or the Coyote Witch in different places around the internet. Let's see. I don't know. How is it April already?
oh, fuck you.
Don't worry about it. That's not important for right now.
I went to schedule a tweet and it was like, do you want to do it on April 1st? I'm like, we're not that, oh God, we're that close.
Yeah. I don't really have much. I know at some point I'll be over on Sword and Key for Moon Sailor's game. I know I will be over on Lost Caravan next month for a Lancer game and for a Wilderfeast game. I don't know times or dates. I'll hopefully be back here at some point. I don't know. This is really fun, and now my brain is 100 ghost chickens. So,
Yes.
yep, this was so great. This was so much fun. I needed this.
Love it. Let's go over to Amber.
Hi everybody, I'm Amber, also known as the Space Jamber. I'm not doing shit for the rest of the week, so fuck it. Whatever. I am. Listen, sometimes you just gotta take a break, and other times you force yourself to take a break because you're supposed to be on jury duty, and you don't find out until 5 p.m. every day if you have jury duty the next day, so you can't plan shit. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, you can normally find me pretty much anywhere. I'm mostly these days going to be on Life in the Apocalypse, Roll D5 here, whatever, Pocket Dragon. Yeah, just follow me on Twitter or Threads and you'll find out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm coming out of like a weeks-long depressive episode, so
I'm glad we could have a little goofy day, a little goofy evening
This was
for you.
so needed.
Yes.
Let's take over to Finn.
Oh, I'm Fen or Fennicini. You can find me on the internet at Fennicini, pretty much anywhere you can get your social media that I'm on. I guess I don't know. I guess here for this one, I don't really know what I'm doing the rest of the week. I also have no plans, much like Amber. Yeah, that's where you can find me. So thank you all for letting me run. It was a great time.
Yes.
Thank you for putting up with this insane crew.
Of course.
Yeah.
Listen, as soon as I saw the
Wrangler.
cast listing for this, I was like, oh no. This is gonna be
I'm gonna bring
chaos.
Love it. Then I am Taylor at Potato Toe on the internet, underscores in some places. I don't know. You can find me here tomorrow playing the Last Caravan, as well as Friday for the finale of Lust and Dust over on Entropy Emporium. It's a Thirsty Sword Sands campaign that I am running, and it has been some freaking fun. Very sad to see that go, though it will probably lead into another season later this year. So I'm very excited to keep playing with this wild crew. And then Saturday, right back here for the finale of Die RPG. Other things we have going on here. Friday, there is a Mass Effect Part 2 of 3. It is the Omega system, which is what a Mass Effect themed Cyberpunk Red the module, I guess is the best word, that Casey, myself, and our friend Gavin made. It's very fun. I am biased. I love it. You can also come back
very
here.
Good.
Come back here on Wednesday for the continuation of Beacons of Farlight. And yeah, obviously Last Caravan, like I said, on Thursdays and Die on Saturday. But we are going to send a raid on over so we can eat 9 more tacos because I have already inhaled 1, as well as everyone get some rest and decompress from this horrifying, terrifying game.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
Yes, it was an absolute blast. Thank you so much, Venom. Loved it. And we will see y'all next time. Goodbye.